likely, if you're watching this, it's probably summertime, or wherever you live is starting to get really hot, humid, or sweaty. And so you are looking for products or things that will help deal with summer chafing. I don't know about you, but for me, I have dealt with chafing, also known as chub rub, my whole life. I remember my first experience was when I was probably like 7 or 8 years old, and I had gone on a family trip to SeaWorld in California during summertime. I remember I was wearing like this little blue and pink swimsuit, and we had spent the majority of the day sitting in the splash zones. Well, by like 3 p.m., my thighs were killing me. At the age of 8, I don't really know like why or what or how come. I just remember how intensely painful it was to have to walk around for another 10 hours with that burning sensation of skin and flesh rubbing together between my legs. It was horrible. Yes, maybe we are closer to being mermaids, but the one thing mermaids don't have to deal with is chub rub, because they can't really sweat underwater, but as a human, we can, and it really sucks. So I had a couple of products that I wanted to share with you so that you can better equip yourself to handle chafing this summer. My first experimentation with preventing and protecting my skin from chub rub was using a moisturizer in the house, some type of oil, most likely a cooking oil, to handle the areas that rub together. And over the years I've tried a couple of different cooking oils, including olive oil, Pam. I know there are some people who swear by spraying Pam in between your legs that it's going to protect you. And then of course coconut oil. So I don't really like the idea of using Pam, like even for cooking, so spraying it up around my nether regions is not something I want to do either. I mean, of course you could spray it on your hand and like tap it on, but out of the at-home cooking oil, my favorite is the virgin coconut oil from Trader Joe's. You just take a little bit of it, and if it's warm, like right now it's warm in my apartment, so the coconut oil is a little bit wet, but it looks like this, and you just put it between your thighs, and it just kind of turns into a nice oil and moisturizes your thighs for you. And you can probably get away with wearing it for an hour or so, maybe a couple of hours, without really feeling super uncomfortable, but do be careful because it can stain clothes. Also, if you're sitting on vinyl booths like in a restaurant, you're going to be slipping around everywhere, but do what you got to do. It's cheap and affordable, and it comes with a lot, so one thing of coconut oil will last you a while, and it's great for if you're in a chafing emergency, or if you have a last minute adventure you need to go on and you need something to help protect your thighs from chafing for as long as possible. A great last cooking oil. If you're out of cooking oil, you're like on this new fat-free diet where you don't need any oil, so there's none in your cabinets. Second thing you can look for, gel deodorant. My fiance uses Gillette Endurance gel deodorant. This thing is extremely wet. It smells extremely strong, but this stuff has saved my life on so many occasions, and the consistency is very gel-like. But what you do is you kind of just roll it onto your skin, and you just make sure it dries. It can be a little bit uncomfortable to sit there with your legs splayed open waiting for the stuff to dry, so I suggest doing it in a room where you're not with people, because you'll literally be standing there splayed open like you're in the gynecologist, and you're just fanning around your vaginal area to try and get the gel to dry. But it is a great alternative to real chafing products. It builds up a nice little barrier between your legs that stays dry, and you don't have to reapply, which is fantastic, and it's really affordable. You can get like a 4-pack of these at Costco. They are called Bandelettes, and they come in lace and as well as these more like legging type material with a little silicone band inside to hold onto your skin. And they just kind of pull up above your thigh. You can see it's pretty wide. They stretch pretty far. Coconut oil or men's gel deodorant isn't really your speed and you'd rather have something a little bit more pretty and feminine, Bandelettes has a great option for you. And they go all the way up to a 32-inch thigh. You can also get Monistat Complete Care, and it is an anti-chafing relief powder gel that you just slather onto your thighs. And apparently you can also use it as a makeup primer. And it's only like $10, so it's really cost effective, and it's small enough to just throw in your purse. I recently wore this while going to Disneyland, and my friend and I both did it. We put on a little bit of it, slathered it on, and headed to the park. The 8 hours we were there for, didn't have to reapply. There was no uncomfortable chafing, nothing. And I wore denim shorts to Disneyland. So this is definitely a fine product. Really affordable again, fits nicely in your purse, and it doesn't feel uncomfortable at all. In fact, it's really smooth. Feels kind of like butter between your hands. But my all-time favorite anti-chafing product, hands down, not even paid to say this, is Body Glide's anti-chafing stick. This thing is amazing. I wore this also to Disneyland to give it a try, see if it could last 6 to 8 hours in Southern California's summer heat. And it's so great. If I could marry this thing, I would. It kind of just looks like a deodorant stick, and you can just smear it on wherever you chafe. So get yourself some Body Glide. If you don't have Body Glide, get yourself some Monistat chafing relief. If you can't get that either, get yourself some Bandelettes. These things are a great backup. Throw it in your purse, keep it in your backpack just in case, you never know. Great backup. If you don't have either of those three, opt to get Gillette gel deodorant, or if you can't get Gillette, I'm sure any type of gel deodorant, as long as you make sure it dries first, can work great. And of course, the super backup, cooking oil. If you have cooking oil, there's still hope. So coconut oil is a great skin moisturizer, and also can help relieve you from the dreaded chub rub. I hope that all of my fellow curvy plus size ladies are able to enjoy summer pain-free, wear those dresses, wear those shorts, wear those skirts, and just embrace the sunshine that everybody else gets to without have to constantly think about what's going on between your legs.